Hello, my dear Aries, Sun, and Moon Rising. I am Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general tarot reading for the month of September 2017. I want to let you guys know that I want to thank you to all of you that have subscribed to my channel and are following up by my readings. However, due to an inconvenience that happened with one of my signs in the Spanish section that I do, my Spanish reading, I'm going to start this tarot that I have picked. Is the Cameron tarot. This is very sexual explicit, so this is for adults only. So from this specific tarot, it's going to be 18 and up. I don't want any problems with anyone complaining about my readings and or putting a flag, because it has created a big problem for my Spanish people, and it's not fair for them or a specific sign. The specific sign was Libra, that I cannot upload the video because they're giving me restrictions. So with all that said, I don't even curse, but anyway, from time to time I have said a bad word, but I know other readers curse very much, and it's okay with them, whatever. Like you guys know how I do my reading. The tarot is gonna be taken from this, the general foundation for this reading. I'm gonna do the enchanted oracle card. I'm gonna take one of them, which this is gonna take me a little longer, so these videos might be a little longer than normal, maybe, I don't know, because I'm gonna try to read as fast as I can. And the last card that I'm going to use is the Earth Magic Oracle cards. I don't think that I'm going to take the Romance Angels cards, but we'll see what happens to the end of the reading. Well, to start, my dear Aries, your foundation of this reading is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups and the one behind you is the Three of Cups in reverse, so they're very similar to it, to this reading. Basically, you having new awakening about love, about relationship, about loving. Maybe your relationship was shaken. Maybe I have a feeling, well, from my understanding, in the last month I felt like the reading was based that some of you are going through some kind of transformation. Some of you Aries, your partners have been cheating on, or you have been cheating on your partner, whatever the situation is, because like I said, this is not a personal reading. I cannot say you or the other person, but the energy was overall energy was a cheating energy. Right now, your foundation of how or what's significant to you is the Seven of Swords. In the Seven of Swords, you have to be very careful, because if there is actually some kind of cheating going on or whatever, or maybe this means that someone wants to take away from you something. Either they want to break into your house. Be careful with thieves and stuff like that. Or you got to be careful with male or females up there that want to break up your relationship. Okay, and with that said, what crosses you is the Two of Swords. This, to me, the Two of Swords is when kind of like in the regular tarot is like the woman with the two swords. You're blindfolded and you're like protecting yourself or protecting what's yours. So in this case, because of I have the Seven of Swords, I feel that you need to protect your house, you need to protect your family, you need to protect your friend, whoever is going on, whatever problem is going on in your family, areas. You are here to protect, and you're using your how can I say, your animal instinct, more or less. You know, if an animal knows that their child's been attacked, the animal is gonna attack the other person or the other animal that's gonna try to attack. Let's say a dog. Somebody wants to attack the puppies. The dog is gonna fight and protect their children, their puppies, or what, you know, however you want to see it. And this is telling me like you guys are gonna fight. If there is a relationship going on right now, because this to me is like a relationship type of reading, and someone wants to take away what's yours, you guys are gonna fight back. Okay, even though you sometimes feel like you're tired, because your foundation, you have the Six of Wands, excuse me, and Six of Wands is a loving family that you have. You have created this loving family, this loving house. Or if this is your home, let's say you still live with your parents, this is a loving family that is going on with you. If this is not your energy, Aries, is probably your household. Let's say you still live with your parents. Maybe your parents are going through that situation of a breaking up, and you are in a very good foundation. But because most of this reading I read generated for couples, and not exclusive dating, but maybe you guys live together, maybe you guys are married, maybe one of you is living your own house, but that doesn't mean that you don't care about each other. You have a married life, or most Aries tend to want to have that marriage life. They're not too much of a attachment, you know, compared to Aquarius or Sagittarius that are very freedom signs. Behind you is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is like you're tired. This is my behind card, and this is my future card, so you guys know. And then you're tired. You're tired of communicating. Maybe you're tired of telling the person what he needs to do or what she needs to do, whoever this person is. And so you guys are really tired about this whole thing. What crowns you is the Ten of Wands. You have a lot of fire in you. So this is basically representing you, Aries, because that's the reading who is for. And maybe this has to do also because of the swords. This could also represent communication or an earth sign that is probably involved in this scenario, because you have here the Three of Swords. This is in the future, or what's happening now. With the Three of Swords, it's like that jealous type of card. It's like when somebody's cheating, and you know, in the regular tarot is like the cheating card. So in this card, it might be that this person, who your partner is cheating on you, or you're cheating on your partner. But this relationship is telling you, even though you're tired, this is telling you, don't give up. Don't give up the foundation that you have done about your life. Because look at you over here as the Six of Cups. It's like the Six of Cups is when you are basically in a solitude type of stage of mind. Look at the picture over here, and you're going by yourself in some kind of retreat, thinking what you're going to do with your life, about what's happening with you, if there is a scenario of cheating going on with your partner, because you don't want to break this relationship that you have. Some of you don't want to break that foundation. See over here, you have the I can't even talk. The cups, not the King of Cups, not the Pentacles. The Knave. Sorry, it's right here in front of me, and I can't read it. Sorry, guys. The Knave of Cups is like this person that is so pathetic, because he's like wasting. It's like you're doing the work, and he's just wasting time because he's just playing. You feel like this person, your partner, is just playing games or wasting time in this relationship, and you need to calm down, Aries, because you have to start acting like the water signs, Cancers, Scorpio, Pisces. They think a lot, and they are doing some kind of they're very intuitive, and they're like about emotions. They're very emotional, and maybe that's what you need to do Go and connect yourself with your spirit, not just with your emotional self, but your spirit self. And ask for some guidance because you feel like you're tired about this relationship. Sometimes you just feel like, oh my God, I'm telling you this, I'm telling you this, I'm telling you this, and he's wasting all this energy, or you're wasting all this energy, and nothing is being accomplished, to the point that maybe you, Aries, decide to cheat. Maybe you could be the one that's starting to feel like, I want to start a new relationship, or you are going to change your intimacy with your partner. Maybe you might have an old-fashioned person, and maybe you're gonna start a new beginning in your relationship, understanding that what nature is and what sexuality. Maybe some of you might need to go to sexual counselor. Some of you maybe want to start feeling in a different way of emotion of how to expressing your sexuality, because you have ended in some kind of routine scenario for all this time, that it's time for you to start a new beginning, in not necessarily with a new partner. Sometimes the feelings for that partner is there, and sometimes you just miss that partner, and you don't really want to break the foundation of that relationship. And that's what happens to a lot of couples. When they end up in a divorce, it's like, to me, it's like it's a shaking scenario. Are you gonna take the fastest way to get out of this problem? And usually is, let's get divorced, or are we gonna work to the point, unless there is a lot of hate between the two of you because you don't love each other at all, then I think it's okay to divorce. But when there is no hate involved, and especially, you know, there's love, there's children involved, there's a lot of things to consider. I feel that there are times that you can just go ahead and go to a marriage counselor, a sexuality person that can teach you other ways to be intimate with each other. Okay, dear Aries, I hope this is going for some of you guys. I mean, I'm trying my best to focus on this, to be positive in this whole thing. I don't know what is the situation happening to any of you, because like I said, these are not personal readings. This is a general reading, and this is what's coming up. I'm sorry, guys. Whatever it is, it is. And I'm very sad for Libras in the Spanish channel, but I hope this doesn't happen to my American people, okay? My English speaking people, not American, but English speaking. For the Destiny Portal card from the book of art by Jessica Garber, I got the card that says Dark Enchantment, or, well, basically not me, you guys, because that I'm an Aries. And this reading is pretty long, so please pay attention. If you need to read listen to the video more than once, listen to it. The video is for you guys, so you can play as many times as you need to understand the message. Some people tell me I don't understand. Listen to them to the video more than once and see if this message is for you. Okay, guys. The Dark Enchantment. Have you ever unknowingly taken a wrong turn? How long did it take before you realized it was wrong? What clued you in? Did you deny the realization and kept going, hoping you didn't make a mistake? Going the wrong way can lead sometimes to charming adventures or marvelous discoveries. More often, though, losing your way has negative effects. Minimally, it is lost time. Worse, it can mean miss even of or an event or a flight. Worse, and still, it can lead to dangerous areas. Even though we mostly believe in free will and that our paths are not predestined, we usually have a sense of feeling like we are in the right track, that we're going exactly where we should to be doing and moving in the direction we want to go. And sometimes we feel like we are on the wrong track. Sometimes we know exactly where the wrong choice occurred. And sometimes we have no idea how it happened. But what if it did happen and now we're where we never intended to go? What can we do then? A lovely, ethereally fairy, pale as a moonlight and dark as a mystery, looks at you. You cannot tell, but it seems like if she smiles and there is a mischief in her eyes. But you look again and it's the old oddest thing. Suddenly she has no expression at all. She's adorned with lush leaves and elegant tattoos of spirals and the moon. She carries a black candle as if promising protection from the dark, and a moth, unnaturally enough. Drawn to her flame, everything seems okay. Good even. Candle, these spiral moons. She cannot be bad, right? You find yourself drawn to her like a moth to a flame. But we all know what happened to the moth. You want to go. The message of this oracle is you want to go somewhere or do something. You have convinced yourself that it's all well. This choice will definitely further your goals and take you in the direction you wish to go. At the very most, you think it won't lead you too far astray. You say there is nothing overly wrong with what you're considering. Besides, you really want to. Take a hint from the late month. Don't go there. Whatever it is, however tempting it is not only to be good for you in the long run. Whatever it may seem small, but there is no normal little temptation. This has the potential to take you off your course and in a direction you really don't want to go. So if in case some Aries are looking to go into a different try and taste the waters, think twice, because we don't know what can happen. I have no idea what can happen to your life, so neither do you. So be careful with what you do. This article has another meaning. Eyes on the prize. Whatever your goals, short term, long term, huge or small, sometimes you need help staying motivated. Other possibilities with their dark enchantments. And let's face it, sometimes we like to veer off course and not worry about getting back. The following spell can help you stay focused. Write your goals on a piece of paper, fold it up, and place a cornelian or rose quartz on it. Set a gold or orange candle nearby. Every morning when you get up, light the candle up, fold the paper, and read it out loud. Fold up the paper and set it back down. Hold the cornelian or rose quartz in your dominant hand. Gaze into the flame and say 3 times, I know where I am. I am going. I know exactly what I want. With every step I am showing, I know exactly what I want. Remember, say this 3 times. I know where I am going. I know exactly what I want. Whichever step I am showing, I know exactly what I want. 3 times. If mirrors is nearby, look at your reflection and smile. There is a woman or a man who won't be lured from her path or his path. Snuff out the candle and replace the cornelian or rose quartz. We pray every day for as long as necessary. Until you accomplish this, Aries, continue to do that. Okay, I feel that this enchanted destinies is giving you some kind of a power to manifest this mentally, to pursue yourself, not to go to the wrong path. Maybe you could try it, or you already tried to go into that path, and maybe you wanted to try something new, because once are new beginnings. Maybe you do, but remember, think about what could happen. The card that I have from you from the Earth Magic, it came out Meadow, Vulneavility. And this says, the message for this oracle says, the meadow in the card invites us in with its beauty and openness. The flowers have arranged themselves in a poetic design orchestrated by nature, and the lush, rolling fields are just to relax and stay for a while. Yeah, for some, the idea of being in such an open space is terrifying, and in inexpensive meadow like this, we may feel exposed and defenseless, lacking the perceived safety of an enclosed area. For others, walking through a meadow can be exquisitely satisfying experience. We can feel comfortable in the openness and visibility, enjoy the 360 degrees view with nothing but the sky above. Yes, we may still feel vulnerable, but with a twist. This is a vulnerability built on the foundation of trust rather than fear. The capacity to trust our own instincts to tell us, is there any potential threats we must respond to? By relying on this instinctual knowing, we can relax and enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. You are in a place now where you can take risks with your feelings, and even more important, take risks with the truth of what you are, or who you are, The truth you know in your heart, in your soul. You no longer need to be subjected to your conditioned fears of letting others know who you really are. Yes, others may judge, evaluate, criticize, and perhaps even put you down. These are very real possibilities. Yeah, by trusting that you have the strength to deal with these reactions rather than responding adaptability and always playing safe, you can more confidently allow yourself to be vulnerable. Always holding back from expressing your truth can create an illusion of safety. But armed with your trust and your faith, you can choose to be vulnerable and share your authentic self with the world. So, with that said, dear Aries, is telling you the same thing, the same exactly thing. If some of you have been cheated on and that relationship is no longer working, then maybe some of you have the new path that you need to take. If you might experience to go to a new destiny. So that's why this card is right here. You might have met someone because of what your partner has done to you, and you're tired, and maybe you want to start a new beginning with another person. If that's your choice, you know the risk that you could take. And believe me, I'm not here to be judgmental. I'm just telling you, if you can work on the relationship, fine. If you cannot, and if it's time for a new beginning, maybe it's time for a new beginning. The Romance Angel cards for Aries is getting to know each other. You probably met someone, Aries, and you need to get to know that person, what he wants, where he's going. Remember what that dark enchantment say. See what you want and get to know that person, and what's the other person feelings are. Stay optimistic about your love life. And if this doesn't represent your actual partner, and this could represent your potential partner, the potential partner has to feel optimistic about his or her love life. You use positive thinking and faith will bring this romance to a blunt. And this card also said people are going to judge you if you sometimes when people get divorced or whatever the situation is, people start making comments, say, oh well, you did this and da. You know what, at the end of the day, it's your life, and so you have to do what your life was best for all of you. Okay, what makes you happy. I'm a strong believer that if you are in a relationship just for material things, sometimes it's not worth it. With all that said, love and light. If you want a specific reading, you know what to do. mariadeclamboya.com. And I wish you the best, Aries, for September 2017 or the rest of the year. Bye bye. I'll see you in the next video.